Hey, what's up, everyone? What's going on? Welcome to a new podcast episode of the Daily Mind. I'm back again. Yes, it is Friday, and today is the 399th episode of this podcast, almost hitting 400. And this is also the end of season 16 and the end of TikTok's version first season of this podcast. 16 streamed episodes out of 25, I think is pretty good. So all good things come to an end for now. But also too, today is a special day. Today is my 12-year wedding anniversary. I kid you not. I've been with my wife for 13 years, and out of the 13 years, we've been married. We've been everywhere. We've been at our lowest points, our highest points. The circumstances of how we met, it is kind of crazy. However, though, I mean, we're here. That's what matters the most. Now, I'm going to keep the show. Now, normally, like I said, the standard of the show is now an hour, but I want to keep the show at about an hour tonight. Reason being, it is my anniversary, so I am making a bit of a compromise. It wasn't even going to be an episode today, but I wanted to do a show, and I wanted to do it today because today's episode is there such thing as a stupid question, which we all know it is. I go on what Quora, Quora, and I read some of the craziest questions and answers that mankind has to throw out there. Also, too, it is October 25th. Not only is it my anniversary, it is also the release of Black Ops 6. And of course, I had to go get it. And I tried it so far. I played a couple of campaign missions. I'm loving it so far. The multiplayer and that whole Omni movement shit, it kind of works. I don't know. All I've been seeing was people sliding across the ground. However, though, it is working. So, yeah. So, like I said, tonight, after this, I'm going to eat dinner with the Mrs. Mario. You're right on time, man. The show's going to be a little bit short tonight. It's going to be about an hour. It's my anniversary. And again, I already started playing Black Ops 6. I'm liking it so far. I mean, I'm not gonna grind on it all night. That's a whole nother story. It's my anniversary. Yes, and thanks for the anniversary wishes. Yes, it's 12 years, man. I mean, 12 years feels like 20. I remember the first day we met and everything to this point, and it's crazy how we came together and where we are right now. We traveled the world. We've been, yeah, Mary, I'm gonna grind on something else tonight instead of Call of Duty. Yeah, man. Ah, shit. Yeah. But no, typically also I go to bed early on Friday nights. Man, let me tell you, it's been a really crazy week for me at work. Today was no different. A lot of running around, a lot of number crunching in relation to what I do at my job. It's crazy. I'm exhausted. Like yesterday I was exhausted. Today I'm just as exhausted, but that's why tonight I'm going to keep the show a little bit short, about an hour. I was going to push for a 2-hour season finale. And again, I will reveal, I don't know when the show is going to start next week. I will determine that tonight. I will make a post letting you guys know when to tune in for season 17, TikTok season 2. Because again, TikTok season 1 was basically me streaming the TikTok episode. So TikTok season 1 is over and it started up with a great strong start. Hopefully it'll attract more listeners. And, I'm still building up the YouTube page. And I'm still getting videos on there. So bear with me. I'm getting everything together. But like I said, I'm going to keep the show a little bit short. It's my anniversary. I hope you guys understand. All right. So Quora. All right. You guys already know this. Quora. Questions and answer site. What I do on Fridays. I sit here. I read these crazy ass questions and answers. And then I give, of course, my little critique on it too. Because this shit is like really, when people say, hey, ask me anything, there's no such thing as a stupid question. People, there is. That's why most people hesitate to ask questions. First question already I got in the queue, and it goes as such. Is it a common belief that many girls marry for financial stability rather than love, but later regret their decision? Now, that's really broad. Now, there are women that don't marry for financial stability. I mean, there are some that look at marriage as a survival tactic, and there's some that marry for actual love. Let me tell you something. When me and my wife met, I had a 2-bit job. I didn't have really any money in my pocket. And I tell you, like, my wife did not marry me for money. I can tell you right off the back. All right. So there's like, no, she didn't marry me for money. She married me for love. That's why we're still here. So she met me while I was at my lowest point. And now I've built up over the years. She's still with me. Like I said, she's literally been with me at my lowest, and we've been up and down like throughout the entire time. Hey man, listen, hey, tell you, I don't got no wine for you. That is for tonight. That is for me. All right. Now, I'm not sharing wine with nobody. That's for me, man. Sorry. Yeah, she did marry me for the BBC, Mario. Absolutely. You know, she's in the kitchen right now cooking dinner. She hears all this shit. Huh? Hey, put the knife away. Yo, she's Puerto Rican and she knows where all the knives are. Don't. But you know what? She did marry me for the... Well, like, the BBC is part of it. That's not what this is about. Yeah, the Placencia said happy anniversary.
Thank you.
She said thank you. Yeah, man, 12 years, man. You guys gonna get to that point? It's gonna feel like forever, man. And you're gonna look back at it. You're gonna remember every single moment vividly. Every single up, every single down, vividly. All right, now back to this question. It's a common belief, but it's not always the case. Like, women don't marry just for money. Okay, there are women that marry for love. Now, somebody did answer this question, a guy by the name of Chris. He goes to say that women only marry for financial stability.
Lies.
All right, hey, you got a gift for us, man? Yeah, give it to me on Monday. I will definitely take the gift for sure. I appreciate it. Now, Chris, he did answer this question, and he said that women only marry for financial stability. Men are nothing but an ATM to them. That's why they never pay for dates, pay for drinks, and always have a sucker supporting her. Wow, this guy's pretty strong. My wife says lies. Said a lot of women use manipulative and exploitative tactics to get men to pay for them. Even if they have a good job and can pay for it themselves, they always use the old school traditional gender roles. Not all women are doing this. I don't know where this guy is, where he's meeting this women, but I can tell you right now that's not always a general consensus.
That's right.
Like I told you before, my wife met me when I had little to nothing. I was fucking working at Kohl's. All right? She was making more money than me. And at that time, I felt super insecure. But then she sat there one day and she told me something, and it just opened my whole perspective from there. You said, what section of Kohl's? I was in the men's section. Of course, I was in the men's section of Kohl's. However, I'm not fruity.
Fruity cuties.
If I was working in the women's panty section, then that'd be a different story. And even then, I'm not fruity. So, yeah, I was at my lowest point. Like, believe me. But no, this is kind of like a broad statement, but this doesn't represent every single woman, because every single woman is not like that. Believe it or not, too, there's some men that do marry just either to say they have someone or for financial stability. It's a two-way street, but it's always a common thing that women does this, because that whole gold digging term. You know what I mean? So some people see marriage as a survival tactic and some women don't. I mean, it's just what it is, but it's not, you can't like categorize all women for that. No, absolutely not. All right, next question. Oh, okay, here we go. This is a different question. This is different from cheating. I'm actually surprised that this question came down my feed. What is the purpose of standing up and stating how long one has been sober at an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting? I mean, look, I've never been to one, but I've seen them on TV and stuff like that. And when someone is new to these AA meetings, they have to stand up and introduce themselves. It's kind of like, they always say the first thing about addictions is getting past the denial part. So I guess it's a matter of standing up, being brave, saying, hey, you know, I'm such and such. I'm Tom, and I'm an alcoholic. I've been drinking for such and such time. I mean, it's kind of an icebreaker, because if you're brave enough to go there, right? Because it's not, a lot of people are ashamed to go to AA meetings. All right, you said show us an example. I mean, it's simple. It's like, okay, hey, I'm Austin. I'm an alcoholic. And then everybody claps for you. And then that's it. Yeah, some people do be proud of that shit. It's like, man, yeah, I'm an alcoholic. I've been drinking for 18 years. I got 2 DUIs, 3 mistresses, kids somewhere, I don't know. And I got a bottle on me right now in the AA meetings. Like, some people just take that shit like, they don't care. It's not a flex. Being an alcoholic is not a flex. It is really serious work. It is a disease nonetheless. And it's not something to go flexing about because, yeah, it looks cool now and shit, but really people are just kind of like laughing at you on the outside or just like, damn, you know what? This person's not going to get together. I know someone like that personally, you know what I mean? And I unfortunately, there's not much I can do for him. You know what I mean? Like I talk to, close family. And there's not much I can do for him. It's just kind of like, damn. You know what I mean? He's going to have to find his own way. It's not a flex, all right? Being an alcoholic is not a flex. All right, somebody did answer this question. The guy by the name of Buffalo Guy. He said, at most of the open discussion meetings that I go to, see, this guy's brave enough to let you know, like, he goes to this shit. The meetings that I go to, you don't actually say how much time you have, except that it's a traditional in my area for the chair to ask if anyone has fewer than 90 days. If anyone has less than 90 days, we typically keep the discussion for the first 3 steps, as a person with less than 90 days is typically only beginning to work the steps. At one meeting, I got to the chair. The person says, we like to acknowledge newcomers at this meeting. If you have less than 1 year, blah, 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 blah. And he goes into a whole tangent. I'm not going to read it. But I think, like I said, I personally think when you go to an AA meeting, you stand up and you're just kind of like, just trying to introduce yourself, break the ice. Like, you're brave enough to go there. You're brave enough to stand up amongst your AA peers. Why not? You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with it. It's just what it is, man. Now, this next question. How would you cope if you were with an extremely ugly woman? Well, I mean, you got to think about it. You were with this ugly woman. You're already coping. You can't be like, damn, you know what? Damn, I was with this ugly woman for so long. I can't cope with this no more. That makes absolutely no sense. Obviously, there's something about that woman that attracted you, and you're with this person. You cope with it. I don't know. Maybe you set your standards so low that you just want to be with anybody. Her face could look like a punched-in biscuit, and you don't give a shit because maybe she got some big knockers or some shit. All right, it says, why are you with her then? Exactly my point. Again, punched-in biscuit, big biscuits. That's probably what it is. And nothing else. Or maybe she really has a nice personality. That could be the case too. You gotta make it up. You gotta make up for something, right? You have to. Like, you can be with the prettiest girl. Sometimes the prettiest girl have the shittiest personalities. And you got uglier people that is just nice. Because they're not offering much here, but they gotta offer a lot here and here. You know what I mean? So, somebody did answer this question by the name of Sanity Matters. He or she says, oh, wow, no, I'm sorry, this is a woman. She says, I'm an ugly woman. That's brave to even say that. It's not easy. You never asked to dance. Don't get asked on dates. I was a little older when I went to a singles mixer at the Monkey's Uncle in Jacksonville, Florida. It was put on by a woman in Plenty of Fish. Who the fuck? Does anybody still use Plenty of Fish? I don't think so. I think it's like Tinder now and shit. Like, Plenty of Fish was like, God, it had to been like 5 years ago. 5 almost some years ago. Shit. I was put on by a woman in Plenty of Fish. All right, you said, come on, man. That's why I go for the 400-pounders. Damn, you know, you're the reason why Golden Corral exists. What's that, Miz? I know exactly who you are. Come on, 400-pounders? There's nothing wrong with that. Everybody has a particular taste. I mean, you hope you got a forklift at work, though. Yeah. Anyway, this was back when it wasn't all scammers and bots. Well, she posted everyone was going there, and there was a lot of people that went. Some men began asking me if I was going. The picture I posted wasn't too bad. Anyway, several guys that spoke to me online went, and I met them, and it was very hurtful. I was asked why did I post a picture of someone else, and one said I look like a monster. Another told me to take a year off, lose 80 pounds, and invest in Botox. God damn. And surgery, to say the least. It was hurtful. First of all, you messed up when you sat there and posted a picture that wasn't probably you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on now. You can't be catfishing people. That's the problem now. And then you say, Mario, they are straight up with her. Yeah. You're not going to sugarcoat shit. You set yourself to go to a singles mixer. All right. For those who don't know what singles mixers is, it's a little thing that's put together by some sort of entity. A bunch of singles go ahead. They go meet other singles. It's like speed dating. Everybody goes to different tables and different people. They have about a minute to introduce themselves, see if they hit it off. If not, you go to the next thing. Listen, I would never, even if I was single, I wouldn't fuck with anything like that. You know, a lot of people are afraid of rejection. I mean, it depends, man. But they were straight honest to the point, and that's why she was hurt by that. And she's comfortable with the idea of, I guess, as she says, she's ugly. But like I said, there are people out there that probably look at that and be like, damn, you're beautiful. You said you went to a singles mixer. You went to a singles mixer, or did you go to a whole like speed dating thing? Because they're kind of like the same. I know in Brooklyn right now, I think in New York, they have like this board on the outside at this park or public place, and it has pictures of random singles with their number and everything, which I think is dicey work, but it's probably no different than you posting your shit online. But anyway, you'll go up to this board. It looks like a missing persons board, and you will go there. You'll like look at these people. They'll give a little bio about themselves, and then I guess there's a contact information, and there you go. Listen, if I was single, I ain't brave enough to put my fucking picture on some board and be like, "Hi, I'm single." Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. And then you're gonna have all types of people calling you and shit. But no, singles mixers and shit. Maybe I got to do an episode on that, like singles parties, single mixers, speed dating. I think that's also like an interesting one too. But I mean, I guess. Oh, you went to both, and yeah, I mean, like, yeah, it's hit or miss. I mean, they're fun. They're an experience. I guess also, they're a good way to network and get to know people too. You may not necessarily hook up with somebody, but you might meet someone where it's like you might get to know, and something can hit off. All right, it could be even a little business thing. You know, you never know until you try it. All right, man. You said swingers. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I did an episode on swingers. That's some dangerous work. You go to a swingers party. It's one of those parties where you like have the bowl full of keys, and then whoever keys you pick, the rest of the night is gonna have. That's terrible work. That is dangerous work because you're gonna pick somebody's keys, and they probably like butt ugly, with like one boob bigger than the other. You said, why else would you go without hookup intentions? That's true. I mean, you do go to a singles thing for hookup intentions. But what if it doesn't end up being just a hookup? What if it's just you become friends with this person and it turns into some sort of a business proposition, or it just you guys be friends? I mean, the outcomes could be different. Like, obviously you're going there to hook up, but it may turn out to be something else. You never know. I know that's lame. I know that's lame. Listen, you're trying to get laid, not get lame. I get it. But you know what? Again, you got to kind of bounce around. That's kind of like, that's no different from just swiping right on Tinder, or swipe left. It's not that much different, except you're missing out on the actual interaction where you can actually see people's eye movements, how the way they move and interact. And you know what I mean? Whether or not that's a nice, easy way to tell if they feel you or not, rather than, click yes, click no. I mean, what is this, fucking 5th grade? All right, so next one here is, let's see. For a bull. Whoa. What's this? Do wives ask their husbands for a bull? What the fuck does that mean? And you said, I've been out the game too long. I don't know how it works. Yeah, I've been out of the game for 12 years, man. I just do a lot of research. I hear a lot of things, especially in the military. You already know the military is full of swingers and all types of crazy shit. You read those fucking Facebook pages about this place and that place, and yeah, it's out there, man. It is out there. But somebody did ask, do wives ask their husbands for a bull? What the fuck does that mean? I don't know what the hell. Yeah, research. No, I'm dead serious. Research. Don't get me caught up. All right, I'm not quite sure what this question is. I'm going to move on. All right, here's a better question. What do men think when they see women? Like single male, that's a bull. Oh. I don't know. I know my wife ain't asking for no bull. That's, some wives do, man. Some wives need that BBC, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, they need that extra row of meat. You could say. I don't know. I mean, oh, you said read that one. All right, bet. Oh, the question, I'll go back to that one. It says, do wives ask their husbands for a bull? That's just the general question. Somebody did answer that question. They said, yes, it's becoming more prevalent. It is better that way rather than her slipping out on the quiet to get her cravings attended to. He should seriously consider it. He can't give his wife what she needs, then let a man who can. No, that is the wrong fucking answer. You got to figure it out. No. Listen. At that point, it's over. I said this before in an episode. I was like, man, let me tell you. You let your wife get a pass to go find a bull, you're just gonna be a piece of meat on clearance left over. While she goes for the grand grade A steak, you sitting there a fucking steakum. While she's going for the sirloin, you're a steakum, and it's a wrap. You're gonna lose out if she finds something bigger, stronger, faster. Unless you like sitting there watching, then you're gonna be like a cuck or whatever. Like, who wants that? Nobody wants that. Yeah, I mean, if that's your thing. Yeah, exactly. My wife's not running for the bull. I am the bull. I'm the beef. I am the beef. All right, that's it.
No, I'm the beef.
No, you're not the beef. No, you're not supposed to say that.
Liver.
I ain't no damn liver, number one. But I'm sure in hell not a steakum either. I'm not no damn fucking McDonald's cheeseburger. That shit thin as fuck anyway. You said, why do hotels have cuck chairs? Cuck chairs? I don't know, for parties. Oh, yeah, I know what chair you're talking about. Oh, my God. It's the chair that's between the window and next to the bed where it's kind of facing the TV, but it's like you could turn it where you could... Oh, come on. The cuck chair. I never even thought about that till now. Damn, I'm so glad I stopped watching porn. Anyway, Captain James, hey, welcome, man. You're right on time. Hey, this is a season finale, and it's only going to be about an hour, but you're here on time. Thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Just the bull. Listen, would you let your wife go for a bull? Like, if you feel like you're not satisfied, no guy should ever feel like they're not giving their wives enough. And then have the idea, you said you'll let your wife go for the bull. You know damn well you're not going to do that. Absolutely not. But no guy should feel as if he's not giving his wife enough. You're giving up if you're doing that. That you're like, man, you know what? If I'm not satisfying you, then yeah, go find somebody else that can. I mean, shit, you're going to give up like that? You're crazy. You're absolutely crazy. All right. I mean, shit, I don't know, man. Find a way to satisfy. Exactly. Exhaust all options.
Yeah.
And if that's not enough, then I guess...
She's not worth it.
She's either not worth it or like... I don't know. But you shouldn't feel like you're not putting out enough. If what you're putting out enough is not enough for her, then maybe she's not worth it. It's that simple. But don't let it go so quickly and let it go to a bull because... Oof, that's dirty work, man. You got to find a way. You can't just let that shit go so quickly. All right, so next question here. We got some time. Again, I'm going to keep this at about an hour because, again, it's my anniversary. But, you know, yeah, a bull is a funny term. You know, it's also another funny term, BBC. That's a funny term. And that's also a British news station in England. It's literally called BBC. That to me is wild. They probably need to change that shit now. All right, so... Next one. Why is peeing in the shower so controversial? Now, people, do you pee in your own shower? Have you ever peed in your own shower? Or have you ever peed in a hotel shower or your relative's house shower? Like, have you done that? Like, I don't know. You guys give me your input. But is really peeing in the shower? Yeah, who has it? Because you're not going to want to get out. Even though the toilet's right there, depending on how your bathroom is structured. Are you going to like get out, you're all wet and shit, you might slip to go pee or just go pee in your shower. It's your own shower. I've never seen that as controversial. Some people are kind of turned off at the idea, especially in your own house. What if you live in the apartment by yourself? You got no relatives, anybody taking a shower. Now, if you have kids that you like wash up in the tub and you're peeing in the shower, that's a different story. You understand what I'm saying? Because you're washing your kids in there. Yes, granted, you should be cleaning your bathroom every week, but you're washing your kid in there, but you're also peeing in it. I think that's kind of like one thing, you know what I mean? But if you're like living by yourself, yeah, pee in the shower all you want. All right, now again, that question is why is peeing in the shower so controversial? Sue Mull answered the question by saying, hopefully it's not a long answer. Okay, not a long answer. This person says, I'm going to answer this straightforwardly. From my own experience, one day I noticed a urine odor in the bathroom where my husband showered daily. The urine odor was getting stronger as the days went by. I asked my husband if he was urinating while in the shower, and he admitted that he did. I told him I could smell it and please stop doing it because the urine was splashing on the floor of the tub and up the side, and of course my husband's body, of course. He finishes cleaning himself, but not everywhere the urine splashed. That not only tells me you're not cleaning your tub every damn week as you should. You should be cleaning your bathroom once a week. So if he's indeed doing this in the tub, and the smell is so strong, that means you're not cleaning your tub, which is disgusting. Of course, it's gonna smell like pee if you're not like washing the side of your tub on the floor and shit like that. Of course, it's gonna smell. So I mean, like, again, I don't see it a big deal, okay? But if you got like kids you wash up in the tub, then don't do that. It's disgusting. However, though, shooter's preference. That's how I like to see it. It's definitely shooter's preference. All right, Mario, you say he's probably used to the shower. He used the shower instead of the toilet. Yeah, or what if he has one of those stand-up showers where it's easy for it to splash over into the floor or whatever? Maybe not necessarily be a tub, because I don't. If it's a tub, how is it possible for the pee to bounce up out of the tub and over? So it's got to be like one of those stand-up showers or whatever. But either way, if you're gonna do that, you're supposed to be cleaning your bathroom anyway. So clean your bathroom. All right. Okay. Wow. This is a wild question. I plan on never playing with myself ever again. How do I avoid prostate cancer? All right. So there's this belief that, pleasuring yourself and releasing yourself, guys, is supposed to prevent prostate cancer. A lot of studies have come to this conclusion that somehow it's true. But this person is saying, I'm not doing this ever again to myself. I don't want to do this no more. How else can I prevent prostate cancer? Well, a lot of people say eating right. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of things, a lot of factors, but, it also is a genetic thing too. Now, there is an answer to this question by the person named Ben Jones. Answered this question. He said, then do play with yourself. He said, you got it all backwards. Frequent sex or occasional masturbation has been shown to be a mild preventative for prostate cancer. Still, you should know that almost all men die with prostate cancer, but very few from the effects from it. Don't lose any sleep over that. Our medical systems are good at finding and treating it. It's no longer a killer disease. He said the trick is to be obedient and do your PSA blood test between the ages of 50 and onwards. So it's like a screening for prostate cancer. Listen, there's no way you can prevent it. Cancer is going to be cancer. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Unfortunately, you could be the most healthiest person out there and still get cancer. You can eat the cleanest of foods, have the cleanest prostate, the cleanest colon. You still can get cancer. It just happens. You may even carry a gene that may have skipped generations and get it. It's just what it is. Yeah, you can sit there and do this all day, but, yeah. I mean, that's just a preventative. You know what I mean? It's kind of like you want to prevent heart disease and heart failure, and it's like, oh, well, should I cut out red meat altogether? Not necessarily. Everything is in moderation. So, again, just moderation. Don't overdo what you do. Especially don't overdo that, because your shit's going to fall off. All right, next one here. Next question is... I think I read this type of question already last week. I'm not going to read that again. All right. What is a Nuru massage? Now, hey, when I did the massage parlor episodes, I mentioned Nuru massages. All right, it is a Japanese, I believe it's a Japanese massage. It is from an Asian origin. And what it is that it's your masseuse, you're naked. Your masseuse is naked, and the masseuse is rubbing their body on you while you're naked with oils. That's a Nuru massage. Am I getting one tonight? Hey, hon, we didn't get any baby oil.
That's your fault.
I'll go back to the Dollar General when I'm done. Anyway, that's a Nuru massage. Now, this person asked the question, and somebody, of course, answered it. Jade answered it by saying, I think you're talking about a Nuru massage, because they put Nulu. It's actually Nuru. It's Japanese. It's a massage technique that has the therapist using her naked body to rub over yours. Not many therapists will do it, but it's great that you could find one. I heard you can find a lot of these places in California. Yes. Or if you go to Japan, you might find one. Although some places, like I know I read somewhere in California, it's legal because it's not exactly a service of sex. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, her body is on yours, but it's not sexual. So there's borders to this. Wait, you said you love that shit. You had one before? Like, no shit. You actually had one before. Because I've never had one. All right, but I don't even know if there's places out here that do that shit. Because these massage parlors out here, you can't even see inside. You're not supposed to see inside. Oh, in Germany. Makes all the sense. Again, you said I'm about to have one. Yeah, I told you I'm going to Dollar General after this. I don't care how much that shit costs. Look, I told you, massage parlors in Europe and Asia are a lot less conservative than what you see here in the United States. You know what I mean? They can get away with a lot more shit out there. Europe is more sexually mature than, I guess, the U.S. The U.S., we're still very conservative because we'll see a neuro massage as something more sexual, but in Asia and Europe, it is therapeutic. So, there you go. I've never had one. And if I did, my wife will sure shish kebab me with a knife. In fact, I won't even have a pee-pee anymore. Anyway, next question. Huh?
Like chop your wee off.
Then you're not going to have any use for it. I'm not wearing no fake one. All right, next one. Let's see. I think I read this next question in some way, shape, or form. All right, next question. Are there any pros or cons to wearing a Speedo at the beach? Oh, you said she'll wear a fake one for me? Hey, yo. Absolutely not. We ain't doing that. That's some crazy role play. We're not doing that. Nope. All right, now, is there any pros or cons to wearing a Speedo? I tell you right now, I never wore a Speedo at the beach. There are some brave men out there, like Borat, that will wear a Speedo type deal. I mean, pros, I guess, if you are the user, the pro will be that it's comfortable, makes you confident. The con is that everybody can see your shit. You said it. I bet it feels nice wearing one. It probably do. That's the thing. It's airy. You know, it's a confidence thing. You have to be a certain level of confidence. And sometimes it be those dudes that ain't even cut that wear Speedos. They be the ones with the big ass belly and the gold chains and the shades. Confident as shit out there wearing a Speedo at the beach. I can't do it. I'm not doing that. Now, somebody did answer this question. All right, is it a long answer though? Let's see. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. They broke it down. Now, again, the question is, are there any pros or cons to wearing a Speedo at the beach? All right, Delta Motor, 9 volts, Viper, thanks for joining. Tell your friends. I'm appreciated, even if you stick around for a minute. Now, the pros that someone put for wearing a Speedo at the beach is that they're incredibly comfortable. They dry fast. They offer freedom of leg movement to kick and swim. They don't slide down like shorts. They offer great support. No chafing from long, baggy, wet fabric rubbing your thighs. They're talking about like swim trunks. And you get an amazing tan. The bad thing about wearing the Speedo, according to this person, is that the only con is that here in the U.S., they have become less popular, and therefore many men feel weird or uncomfortable about wearing a Speedo and swim briefs. I'm telling you right now, this man, you go to Europe, they don't give a shit what you wear in Europe. In fact, like in Europe, I've been to Europe quite a few. And they'll tell, like, nobody judges how you dress in Europe compared to the U.S. Like, if you wear some fake Jordans, you know, Miguel Gordons, right? They're going to cook the shit out of you wearing some fake-ass Jordans. But if you wear those Jordans or Miguel Gordons in Europe, they don't care. They'll be like, oh, those are cool shoes. I like those. And then you're like, damn, I would have got cooked in Atlanta if I wore some Miguel Gordons. But out here, I'm styling. But the point is that, yeah, what man you see wear Speedos here in the U.S.? I'll wait. None. You go to Europe, you go to like Madrid, you go to like Spain, you go whatever. They're wearing Speedos out there. They don't care because, again, they don't care how you look out there, and it's more of a sexual maturity thing out there. They're not as conservative. Now, a lot of guys ain't wearing Speedos no more, but they are out there. Yeah, hey, I'm not searching for them. They out there though. Just I do notice one thing. He's right. In the U.S. back in the day, the 70s, the 80s, into the 90s, guys wore Speedos like it was like no problem. Nowadays, nah. The guys out there at the beach swimming in jeans. They're not out there with fucking Speedos anymore. Let's see. All right, this one. You know how ladies say about guys? Yeah, I swear. Yeah, there's probably dudes out there at Coney Island Beach wearing Timbs in the summertime. I know a dude who wear Timbs all year round, shorts, jeans. You know who I'm talking about, hun? KR. He wears Timbs every goddamn day.
Don't talk about him. You know he's going for treatment.
I know, but he's a guy. I'm making an example. He wears Timbs every single day. No matter what. I have never seen this man wear anything other than Timbs. Maybe, no, he wore shoes for work. But his outside gear, it was always Timbs. All right. I got two questions. One of them is a bit controversial. This woman asked the question, when I wear leggings, it never fails that I get a huge camel toe. Can anyone relate? All right. When we wear sweatpants, all right, especially gray sweatpants, women take a notice that it shows something down there. That's like our camel toe, right? If you're wearing a particular legging and it shows your camel toe, why are you complaining? Because it sounds like, to me, you want to make it sound like you're concerned, but you enjoy the idea of wearing leggings. Yeah, exactly, for attention. It's like, oh, well, I don't understand why I'm showing a camel toe every time I wear these. This is a problem. Then don't wear them. He said, what do you mean, our? You never... Man, I think... Look, when you wear gray sweatpants, right? Women take notice that it shows a bulge, which is like the equivalent to a woman's camel toe being shown in her leggings. You understand what I'm saying? So you ever hear women say, oh, it's gray sweatpants season. Oh, I'm excited because, you know, guys wear sweatpants and it shows a little things or two. But this woman here, I don't understand. It's almost like she's complaining about a camel toe showing in her leggings, but she is enjoying the attention. Then maybe you need to stop wearing leggings. All right, now, this guy, Steve, answered the question, and he says, hold on, let's see how long this answer is. I'm going to just read the first paragraph. He goes to say that a camel toe is a major fashion police violation. While some hormone-driven boys think it's hot, it's not. And it's a major reason you'll hear some people proclaim that leggings should not be worn as pants. You should wear a smooth layer of fabric that depicts nothing in the way of genitalia. Said no man ever. He is the only man that I've read so far that has complained about looking at a camel toe.
But he's right.
But like she said, he's right. You said the dude is sus. But let's put it into context, okay? The gym. The gym is infamous for this shit. Now, you go to the gym to work out, right? Men and women, I tell you right now, there's a lot of tryhards that go to the gym. Dudes be wearing like damn near close to nothing. But like they got their tank on or whatever. And then women got like their little training thing on and then the leggings and shit. Let's be honest. The gym is a hookup place. And plus we like to show off and whatnot. Now, a woman goes there with leggings, right? Now, this is kind of unfair. Because to her, this is pretty comfortable. She can't help that maybe she might have a mound down there to where it's like protruding. Right? But you got to wear something that's comfortable. However, though, a lot of people can see that as a distraction, as like, you know, a time and a place for leggings. Where are you supposed to wear leggings at then? Where are you supposed to wear? You said Mounds Candy. You said Mound? And it's funny because I was going to buy a pack of Mounds today because, you know, my wife was talking about Almond Joy. I'm like, just get Mounds. Get Mounds. All right? But no, I don't know. I mean, listen, a woman's going to wear leggings. They can't help. Or you said, this is why I go to the gym? Brother, I don't even go to the gym. I'm fat. I do need to go to the gym, though. Like, no shit. Listen, when I do go, I don't pay attention to people. Listen, I'm there just to do my workout and go the fuck home. All right? That's it. That's all I do. I don't got time to sit there and bird watch and shit like that. I'm already taken. You know, but for some guys, they look at it as a distraction. He may not be the only one complaining about, you know, seeing this. He just sees it as a distraction, but if he focus, you know what I mean? And in the fashion world, I don't think they're complaining about that in the fashion world at all. Okay, brother. Yeah. Come on, James. We know why you go to the gym. Wait, do you even go to the gym? I'll wait. All right, so next question. All right. This one here. Forever and a day, every single day, this has always been a thing, especially on the Kevin Samuels page on Facebook. Why do some black men refuse to date black women? This right here is going to be an episode at some point. Kind of like the whole light skin, dark skin episode. That is going to be an episode too, but for the next season. But the question is again, why do some black men refuse to date black women? You know, yeah, I want to hear this. I want to hear this too because you know what? Forever and a day, I tell you what, I've always been attracted to Hispanic women. My wife is Puerto Rican. Forever and a day, I always hear, oh, you're a sellout, blah, 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 blah. Why you don't like black women? You're black. Your mama black. My mama's dead. But yes, she is black. She was black. All right? Look, the bottom line is this. Why is it that it can't be seen as a preference? Why does it have to be us selling out? You understand? Maybe there are some guys that don't like black women for various reasons. Whatever, right? Why is that why is that a thing? And yes, I appreciate it. Say, yeah, but I'm trying to make a point. But yeah, I gotcha. For me, right, I'm part Hispanic myself. However, though, I've always been attracted to, Hispanic, Latino women. Always. I grew up in a very diverse areas of New York City, but I've always been exposed to like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, right? My aunt is pretty much like my mom. She's married to a Puerto Rican. So I've been exposed to all types of people. So for me, that I kind of gravitate to that. That's why I've always dealt with Hispanic women. My ex-wife, on the other hand, was not Hispanic, surprisingly. She was Italian and Jamaican, however. But for people, oh shit, you dropped that shit. Fuck it. But yeah, but it seems like it's a controversy nowadays that, a black man dates something other than a black woman. It's like you get scorned. I don't know what it is. But anyway, there's only one answer to this question, surprisingly. This was actually posted 9 hours ago. I'm actually curious to read more answers when they come, but at the same time, I'm going to do an episode on this because we have to get to the bottom of this. You know what I mean? A lot of black women think, though, that the reason why black men don't date black women is because of a past trauma. They think it's related to their moms, their mothers, and how their mothers treated them and shit. There's a lot of variables in this. It could go to past traumas. It could be bad dating experiences. It could be mother traumas. You know what I mean? Maybe their moms treat them like shit and they think like, damn, all black women are the same, based on their mamas. There's a lot of misconceptions and different tangents to this shit. But I ain't going to get too deep because that's going to be an episode in the next season. What this person answered, Richard Burke, he says, because... Oh, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm going to read his answer real quick. Because I seen a point that he made that I see in this town every single time. He said, because fat white women throw themselves at most black men. These same women hate white guys because most won't give them a second look. Black guys like their women with big asses, so since so many big girls are available and on the prowl, black dudes can belly up to the table and have their fill. Please, I don't give a shit how controversial this shit is. This shit is the absolute truth. What? Here in Clark, I'm going to explain. If there's anything the internet has taught me and anything that this place has shown me, is that when you see a black dude with a white woman, she is big. She is big.
I'm not big.
Are you white?
I could pass for white.
But you're Puerto Rican.
But I could pass for white.
No me de horas. Anyway, so this could not be further from the truth. Here in Clarksville alone, every big white woman I've seen is with a black dude. Like, there's no secret that we like thick women. It's no secret. But there is a thing, a psyche with bigger white women that they feel rejected by their own guys. And that they know that we like thick. So that's what they're going to go to. You don't believe me? Take a trip anywhere around the South. Take a trip here. I'm telling you, that's what you see. Because how many white dudes do you see with big white women? I'll wait. It's kind of like they look at them like that's not their thing. And that's whatever. I ain't getting too deep into that right now. But that right there could not be further from the truth. And I'm going to do an episode on this. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be controversial. But that's what the show is about. It's about the daily shit that I think about, that we think about, that we see, that I see. And that's some of the shit I see out here. Captain J's preference. Everybody has a preference. But the problem is that when we date outside, it's not seen as a preference. It's seen as being a sellout. Like, why is it I can't prefer Hispanic women? Or why is it you can't prefer Asian women, for example? Why is it that we're selling out? You understand what I'm saying? All right, Mario, you sent me a text. They're the only ones that can take the BBC. Absolutely. The skinny ones ain't going to take the BBC. The big girl's going to take the BBC. They might have seen a lot of Tyler Perry movies, or they would see some crazy shit. Actually, no, Tyler Perry movies is a terrible example. But they seen something and know something. They know we like big women. That's what it is. And let's be honest, this ain't the 1950s anymore. Black and white is everywhere. Everywhere. And that's just what it is. But no, that's going to be an episode. Hey, Ben, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the show. You are now joining the season finale of the show. I appreciate it. The show's going to be a bit short. It's going to be about an hour. It's my wedding anniversary, so I'm going to cut it a little short tonight, and then I'm going to let you guys know when the new season's going to start. It's not going to start until sometime next week. Anyway, that question was a really good question because it is everywhere. I see TikToks about this shit. I've seen World Star videos about this shit. I've seen posts about this shit. You know, why black men don't like black women and blah, 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 blah. I see this shit all the time. This is probably the best question I've read tonight. And I have to get a little passionate about it because forever and a day, I get the craziest looks. Now, my wife is Puerto Rican, but she is literally white passing. And to make it even crazier, she doesn't barely speak Spanish. So a lot of people out here think that I'm with a white woman. And the stares that I get from just black women is crazy. It's like with white women, I get lots of smiles. And then from black women, I don't get nothing. It's like if their eyes had laser beams, I could feel it burning right through me. And it's not all black women. I don't want to say all black women. But there are some that just gives us the scolding look. My wife can attest to that. I'm telling you, it is crazy shit. I just laugh at it at a point, man. At the point, it's like, really? You can't be this fucking miserable. Anyway. Now, this one I noticed, this question here. Prisoners, have you guys noticed that there have been a lot of videos and pictures of prisoners with big screen TVs and PlayStations and Xboxes in prison? It's crazy. I seen one recently. Two dudes were playing, they were playing 2K in a prison cell. The TV was damn near the size of the prison cell. And they were sitting there like playing 2K. Like, yo, how are these prisoners playing 2K? So the question is, what kind of prisoners are treated best in prison? Oh, yeah, you saw that. And it'd be on TikTok Live. Blowing my mind. Maybe that's why dudes keep ending up in jail, because life is just better in the fucking can. Now, what kind of prisoners are treated the best in prison? I can tell you the ones that are treated the worst. I can definitely tell you that. Somebody answered the question by saying, both times I went to prison. Thanks, Gabe, for the gifter badge. Hey, if you guys, I'm going to acknowledge the gifts you guys are giving me, all right? I remember whatchamacallit was talking about the dinosaur thing. Thank you for the tiny dinosaur. Shout out to Gabriel Benton. Yes, thank you for the dinosaur. See, now I'm acknowledging the gifts. My eyes are reverting back and forth. So there's a lot of shit going on there, and I'm reading a lot of shit here. Anyway, he said both times that he went to prison, there were two main factors in who got treated the best by the guards. Right? Because in prison, it's not what you know, it's who you know that's going to get you through your bid. And those were what color you were and how much time you had done. In my experience, the lifers were treated very differently because a lot of them had been there longer than a lot of the guards. And the officers get to know them, and oftentimes they are treated with actual respect, and the rules aren't enforced the same for them. Now, for example, at the prison that I was in, there was an older woman named Alice, and she had been there for a very long time, and there was one guard in particular that was very fond of her and would give her any cigarettes he confiscated from restricted dorms. So I guess, like, without reading the rest, it's pretty simple. Captain James, thank you. Hey, Quavo, sheesh, or who's that, Quavo? What do you mean, sheesh? I'm acknowledging you, man. I'm acknowledging the gifts. Listen, you're treated in prison. What you put in is what you get back, all right? I've never been to prison. Okay, I can tell you though, if you're one of those kid touchers, you definitely are not going to be getting treated very well in prison. We all know this. But in order to survive, sometimes you have to get in with the guards in terms of getting to know them and staying out of trouble and shit like that. They'll hook you up. You know what I mean? And there are prisoners right now living better than some of us. 3 meals a day. They got a big screen TV in their shit. Video games. TikTok accounts. They living better than us. That doesn't mean go to prison though. Don't sacrifice your freedom for that shit. Don't do that. All right, next question. Let's see how much time I got. All right, I got 10 more minutes to the show. Yeah. Thanks, Ben, for the baby ghost. 3 times the baby ghost. Thank you. I appreciate it. Captain James, no child support either. Yes, when you go to prison, you don't have to pay child support. This is true. Because this is true. Hey, Quavo, thanks for the rose, man. I appreciate it. Next time, send me a bouquet. Hey, on Monday, I want a bouquet of roses, all right? I love you. All right, so let's see. I got 10 minutes. Again, I apologize. It is my wedding anniversary. I'm going to cut the show a little bit short at about an hour. Like I said, I will post later on tonight when season 17, TikTok season 2, is going to be. And I got some topics already lined up. Absolutely. Hey, James, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. 12 years, man. 12 years I've been with this woman. Well, we've been together 13, but we've been married 12. It's a long time, man. It's a gift. It's a gift. And yes, keep sending gifts, man. I appreciate it. This has probably been the best night. It's a really humbling way of ending the season. I couldn't be any happier with where this show has been going when it hit TikTok. It is gaining steam. It's gaining momentum. It's already a YouTube page. And you guys are just the best at supporting and, watching me. Even though you see me at work every day, that the fact that you guys take time to watch the show. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. I got like 10 more minutes, though. I'm going to find a few more questions and shit like that. And then I'll give you guys an extra minute. Think of some topics you want me to talk about for the next season. I got still a few of them in my book. And, of course, every time I go out every day, there's always inspiration. And, yes, I will review Call of Duty Black Ops 6 as well, or at least my first impression of it. And probably do an episode on the best and worst Call of Duty games. I got a lot of shit lined up for the next season. All right, now let's see. Questions. What the fuck? No. All right, I read this question before, but I don't think I've ever read it for TikTok. Oh, hell yeah. Where's the Yankees? Oh, where's the Yankees? It says, do women really cheat more than men? I want to make sure my wife didn't fucking throw a pot at me just now. Do women... Huh?
I got hot water.
Okay, she got hot water. But no. This is a general question. Please. Do women really cheat more than men? All right? I'm not sure if I did an episode on this. I have to backtrack and see. But the question is, do women really cheat more than men? I don't know. I mean, let's see, Mario, you said as long as the man can join in. Oh wow. She even said, oh my God. Oh shit. All right, Gabe, you said they do. All right, now, I think, now a lot of people think that maybe it's not women that cheats more, but they have better ways of hiding it. Versus men, some people say men have better ways of hiding it. Now, most of you are saying for sure. And then, Mario, you're saying it's about equal. All right? Give or take. All right? I mean,
No.
I think personally, I don't know. I think it's an even split. I think it's an even split. And both men and women have different tactics to cheating and hiding their cheating. You understand what I'm saying? I don't think that there's one over the other. And this is not just me trying not to ruffle any feathers, but based on a lot of shit I hear and see, everybody, like both sides are doing it. Who does more? Who knows? I don't know. However, though, there are answers. Actually, there's just one answer. This guy by the name of Derek. Let's see how long this answer is, Derek. All right. Well, given 10 minutes, we'll break this down and make it make sense. Maybe this might be the last question. It might not be, depending. All right. Now, Derek, again, answers this question. Do women really cheat more than men? All right. And for those who are joining the show, thanks for joining. I appreciate it. Say hello. Send me some gifts. I appreciate it. Now, he says, but it's due to the differences in gender-based priorities as loosely attached to mate selection being shaped in majority to hormone output. Was this guy just trying to like mathematically figure this shit out? That first statement blew my mind, but he does break it down into layman's terms. I know, right? He was like, well, according to my calculations, if you cross A over B over vagina and PP and genes and... Guy, just give me the simple term. All right, he said in simple terms, males cheat with our bodies, females cheat with their minds. I tell you, females can be manipulative. Babe, don't throw shit at me. Anyway, women can be manipulative. Guys can cheat with their minds and their pockets, but women can cheat. They'll fuck your head up. They will fuck your head up.
Cheat mentally too.
Okay, yes, men do cheat mentally as well. But females can be more manipulative. Or it can be equal.
Really?
We'll be back after these messages. I think I'm gonna die tonight.
Really?
I'm just saying.
You're just saying what?
Look, I think it's equal. I think it's on an equal plane.
No.
Let me finish reading what this guy says because there's only one answer. It's only one answer.
Uh-huh.
All right. Anyway, he said in simple terms. I'm gonna break this down. He said males cheat with our bodies. Females cheat with their minds first, sometimes only, and their bodies. He said women, most. He doesn't generalize every woman. He says most women have to at least like a person before indulging in the type of associations that lead to infidelity. And the relationship can operate outside of the physical, which emotional affairs, due to hormonal transmissions that push females more toward emotionality than males. This man is scientific. All right, men, however, can have sex with someone whose personality they despise due to the fact that most women are sexually acceptable to us. So what he just basically say is that men, they might not even like the woman, but they'll still have sex with the woman. They can despise the hell out of her, but they will still have sex with her just to have sex with her. This is due to the fact that most males, 82 to 88%, that means all of you in my chat right now, depending on which stat house you use, can't attract females. They don't possess the metrics females are drawn to for mate selection. So they basically saying that you and I don't have what it takes to attract a female. However, this guy, I don't know who the fuck he is, says 82 to 88%. That doesn't generally mean you and me. All right. You know what attracted my wife to me initially? It was my pictures that I take. So hold on, let me squeeze that over so I get extended time. All right. So what attracted my wife to me was not my looks, because I'll be honest with you, look at me, I'm like a 4 out of 10. I've seen baked potatoes more attractive than me. But what attracted her to me was my picture taking ability. I do photography on the side. And you think I'm a 10 out of 10? Oh, come on. You're making me blush and I can't even blush.
Who's that?
Who's that? It's a dude. Relax. It's not a guy.
You wait for me today.
No, it's a it's a dude, please. I know this guy.
How well you know him?
I work with him.
Oh yeah? What do you work with him with?
With tools. Hey, yo, that sound crazy. Never mind. Look.
What kind of tools?
Yo, shut up. You're not helping me right now. Please stop. Stop. Hold on. Now I just lost the question, man. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
But, no. My wife, let me go back to the story. My wife was attracted. Yeah, pause. Yo. All right. No, look. My wife, when we met through a mutual friend on Facebook. And she was attracted to my photos because I do photography. Yeah. And she was attracted to that. And I do nature photography and she loves natural things. Uh-huh. So that's what attracted her initially. It wasn't my BBC. It wasn't my body or my charming, good personality. It was the pictures. Right?
Dinner is ready.
Okay, dinner's ready. The show's almost done. Don't worry. It's almost done.
Look at his anniversary meal.
Oh, by the way, look at my anniversary meal. It is delicious. It is macaroni, chicken, carrots, and bread. Oh my God, don't trip over that shit. So yeah, I'm about to get my grub on. Yum, yum, yum. However, though, that's why the show's going to get cut short. Because there will be dessert afterwards. Anyway, so that's how we met. Like, I'm not the most attractive guy. Some of you may think I am. But again,
he's mine. He's mine. You guys can't have him out there.
Look, they got me for 12 hours a day. So I think I'll be all right. But no, seriously, I don't know. The cheating thing, it's a half and half. I don't know, man. Look, I'm gonna wrap this episode up because dinner's ready.
Show them your dessert.
Huh?
Show them your dessert.
I don't want to show them you. Look, I got cake for dessert. All right, a nice big fat piece of red velvet and this delicious meal that my wife just prepared. But no, seriously, you said with a side of your BBC, that's for dessert. Anyway, look, I'm gonna wrap.
Dessert.
No. This is an appetizer.
No.
What's there is dessert. Come on now. No. You already know what's on the menu.
I'm the appetizer.
No, I'm the appetizer. All right, look, we're both the appetizer. All right, look. You're going to turn this into a live stream Pinot. You know what I mean? I can't say the word. I don't want to say the word because I don't want to get banned again. All right, look, seriously, though, I appreciate it. I had fun with this episode. I had to put the cake there. Yes, I'm going to enjoy my anniversary. However, I wanted to give you guys an hour because I promised it, all right? And I do, from the bottom of this, appreciate that you guys help me on TikTok get to where I'm at. Captain James, Mario, I appreciate it. And those who are joining me, Quavo, Benton, shout out to you guys. And Subi as well. And some wine. I can't show that, man. You're going to get me in trouble. You're going to think I'm promoting this shit. I didn't pick up any blue chews, man. I don't need that shit. I don't need blue chews. I don't need horny goat weed.
That's
I don't need honey packets. I don't need slippy socks. I don't need none of that shit. Keep sending the lightning bolts. It's like a thunderstorm in here. All right, now, seriously, thank you. I'm going to cut it. I'm at an hour. I gave you guys an hour. Let me have my night, all right? I will make a post tonight that will tell you when the next season is going to start. Let me see that real quick. And
kissy lips.
yeah, I'm gonna get my wine on. All right, so I will let you know when the next episode is. Stay tuned. Enjoy your weekend. Don't do anything crazy. Yes, honey packets are sketchy. I never use them.
Yes, you have.
Some people use ketchup packets, but that's sketchy too. All right, so thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have a good night. We'll do this again next time. Enjoy your weekend, people, and stay out of trouble. And don't use too much baby oil. Ciao. Peace out. Later.